Okay, so I had a TBR, 15 books. I finished 9 of them, so honestly, I'm not mad. But the other 6 are just sitting there kind of staring at me guiltily, like, you ignored us. And yeah, I kind of did. But I've made peace with that, because here's what happened. I read 3 600, almost 700 page books this month. And I gotta say, like, I need a minute. I need some short 300, 350, no more than 400 page books for a little bit, maybe at least for a week or two, just to kind of breathe a little bit. Sometimes those can take a lot out of you. My brain is kind of done with epic, at least for the moment. So for the rest of the summer, I need fast, I need light, I need some new books. So I'm thinking it's time for a summer TBR. So we're drawing 10 cards. We're committing loosely to this list, and we're going into July with a plan. Let's go. So again, I finished 9 out of the 15 books that we drew back in my May, June, kind of late spring TBR. The leftovers were The Boleyn Trader, The Radleys, The Dark Lord's Guide to Dating, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Then we've got Heart of Glass, Rook and Rebel, A Tongue So Sweet and Deadly, and I don't know why, just haven't gotten to them. Well, I do know why. Part of the reason is a few from my previous TBR, like Just This Once. I drew that card, and then I was so intrigued with the characters, the town, the friend group, that I immediately just had to go into that very next book. The only reason I haven't gone to book 3, 4, or 5, I believe there's 5, maybe 6, is because now I'm at this point waiting on Libby. My mood reading tendencies are kicking in every now and again, so after reading 3 almost 700 page books, Daggermouth, Reign of Shadows and Endings, and Because I Killed Him, my brain just kind of fried a little bit, and I just think drawing 10 new cards is what we need to do to keep things a little bit on the lighter side. I'm not saying I'm never going to get back to the books that I didn't finish, but for now, they're just kind of loosely going to float in the cosmos of TBR land. Just a little June check-in. I have read 8 books this June. A few of those were on my TBR, and then, like I said, with Just This Once, I went on to book 2 in that series, which was Just My Luck. I had 3 arcs that came in with NetGalley, and those books are coming out in June and July, and I think one of them in August, and so I really wanted to get those read in time to film my review of those. Just, again, anytime I get an arc, I'm really, really grateful. So I just want to make sure I have time to get my review in before those books come out, just to show my gratitude. Of course, it always helps if I like those books. So I'm going to give these a quick shuffle. I can't possibly know. If you weren't here for my last TBR, let me just show you one. These are really cool. I think I picked these up on Amazon, and they just come blank, actually, like this. And you write in what you want, and then there's these little stickers. And then all we do is scratch that back off, and we'll find out what book's underneath it and add that to our TBR. So again, these books are going to be what I have currently just kind of hanging out in my Libby, my Kindle Unlimited, some of the book purchases, Kindle deals, daily deals that I have, some that I've had quite a while, and I don't even remember when we got. All right, so let's pick book number 1. And let me not lose that stack. Oh, fantastic. Let me put my glasses on, make sure I can read it. Yep. So we have The Reaper, which I just last week talked about. How convenient is that? I just last week talked about the fact that one of the series of the 30, which is absolutely nuts, series that I'm in the middle of is The Dark Verse by Runyx, and The Reaper is book 2, and I have it. I think I might even have bought it during the Audible Super Sale, as well as having it on Kindle so I can tandem read. And so The Reaper is going to be book 1 for our summer TBR. So I don't want to lose control of these. We'll pick, let's do green. All right, and quarter. I can't read it. And we have Guess Again. That's Charlie Donlea. So I've heard really great things about it. I don't know. I think I just haven't gotten to it yet because I know it's on my TBR in my cards, and I'm just hoping to draw it at some point. So that's a great thriller pick. I'm really excited. Moving on to book 3. Let's go blue. If I learn how to pick. Okay. And it's like bluish purple. Golly. I will say, once you start aging and start needing glasses to see everything, you'd be surprised. Even this is difficult without them, but there's such a glare from the light that I'm trying not to use it. So, no idea what that says. Ooh, I heard this one's rough. A love letter to whiskey. I've heard this is kind of a tearjerker. I've had it sitting in my Kindle for a while, and I guess it's time to have our heart ripped out. So Love Letter to Whiskey is book 1, 2, 3. That was number 3, so let's go with number 4. I'm just gonna randomly pick. And hopefully you can see. You Killed Me First. I am not 100% sure what this is or which list of mine this is on. Is it on my Libby or my Kindle? Let's see. Let's pull it up, and clearly it's on my list. Oh, yes, absolutely. This is John Mars. And so a few months ago, I read my first, which was The Family Experiment. Blew me away. Absolutely, we're reading this. I'm really excited. His aren't really necessarily thrillers exactly. Like some of them are dystopian, some of them are sci-fi, some of them are thrillers / sci-fi. They're, kind of a mix. What does this one say? You Killed Me First, John Mars. 3 women, 3 smoldering secrets. Who will make it out alive? Okay, I don't need to read anymore. I don't like reading blurbs because I like to walk in completely blind. You Killed Me First. I'm super excited. Yes. Okay, next we have, let's do purple. And I don't know why I didn't remember what that was, but it's been a while since I've written these cards, but those have all been just sitting on my want to read in Goodreads for quite a while. And, oh, The House We Grew Up In. I think I need to, can't quite see the edge there. Hopefully you can see that. I think this is a thriller. Lisa Jewell. Oh, for sure. This has like a 3.7 Goodreads rating. 3.7 isn't horrible. I'm willing to give it a try. Lisa Jewell hasn't done me wrong yet, so we'll see. That was book 5. Next, let's do green. We haven't done green, I don't think, have we? Oh, we have one, but that's okay. Let's do another one. Green. And let's see here. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. God of War. We just talked about this as well on my series that I haven't finished yet, and The Legacy of Gods by Rina Kent is one of those. God of War. I know I'd be skipping God of Ruin. I haven't read that yet either, but they're interconnected standalone, so I don't think it's like a huge crisis. And so it is time to get to the series finale of that, and I'm really excited about that. So that was book 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And next we will go, how about, I think we have every color at this point. So let's do like a prettier pink. There's like a peachy pink, and let's just do a pink. Okay. Quarter. And I can't see it. And we have, if you can, I think there's some crumbs on there. Canyon of Deceit. Is that DiAnn Mills? Let me see here. Sorry, my screen left me, and let me put it right here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's type Canyon of, I think I picked it up in one of those. Yes, it is DiAnn Mills. Okay, so this I believe is a thriller. A rescue team searches for a missing young girl and suspects all is not as it seems in this high-stakes romantic suspense novel from the author of Lethal Standoff and Facing the Enemy. Awesome. That sounds fun. I've read quite a few DiAnn Mills books, and I know I've always really liked them. Romantic suspense for me, I really enjoy because it blends two of my favorite genres, which is mystery suspense, thriller, and then romance. Although I do lean towards dark romance and sports romance. There are the occasional contemporary romances that I like, but usually I tend to like those for the friend groups and the found family and the neighborhoods and things like that. Maybe like when I'm in a cozy mood. And so when you can blend those, like Nora Roberts does that really well, DiAnn Mills does that really well. I've actually read a few lately that do, and it kind of just hits everything for me. So I'm excited about that one. Okay, so book 8. Let me just fan them out and randomly pick. Okay, quarter, and here we go. I'm pretty happy with this list so far. Can't read it. Oh, The Dinner Party. Okay, so I think I just picked this up. Maybe it was a Kindle Daily Deal or something like that. It was. Okay, so it is Freida McFadden, but a pick your poison adventure. So you choose from over 20 possible endings. That's not something I think I've ever done, except like when I was a kid 40 some years ago, and where you would choose your own adventure and things like that. So this is kind of intriguing. I've not tried this, and I'm excited to see what it's all about. Okay, that was book 8, and so let's go on to book 9. And 2 more to go. And let's see what we've got. The Good Girl Effect by Sarah Kate. I do have it. I think I pre-ordered it, or maybe I just have it. I had it like on a daily deal or something, but The Good Girl Effect, I know for sure that's Sarah Kate. And I don't know if that's a Salacious Legacy book or a standalone. Not sure. We'll find out. I like her writing. She does spice in a fun way where she actually has emotional, value to her characters. And I do like that. And last but not least, let's do this. I'll look away. And I'm not a fan of the orange cards. They're just not as pretty. And we've got, His and Hers. And just to look up really quickly. And this is Alice Feeney. Yes. Okay. So this has an average 4.09 on Goodreads. There are 2 sides to every story, yours and mine, ours and theirs, his and hers, which means someone is always lying. And that's kind of what Alice Feeney does really well, isn't it? She does kind of a, like a he said, she said in a lot of her stories, and where it's not 100% unreliable narrator, but it is a little bit, and maybe in some, maybe not others. I don't know. I just enjoy her style. It's a little bit different than, your typical like popcorn thriller. Like hers are a little deeper than that, but they always usually have a 2 sides to every tale, or at least she lets you think so until the very end. So I'm really excited about that. And so let's see, let me put all our cards together. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we did it. So we have His and Hers, God of War by Rina Kent, Canyon of Deceit by DiAnn Mills, Good Girl Effect by Sarah Kate, The House We Grew Up In, Lisa Jewell, then You Killed Me First, John Mars. I haven't returned to him in a while, so I'm excited. Ooh, this one might gut me. So Love Letter to Whiskey. Again, I'm sure those of you who already know what's going to happen are probably like, ha 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 ha. But I've heard this is a tearjerker. The Dinner Party, this was that choose your ending or choose your adventure type or choose your poison book. So this looks really kind of fascinating. I'm excited to see what that is. Oh, The Reaper. So Dark Verse book 2. I'm excited to return. I think The Predator was my very first book of 2026. So that's how I started the year. So now we're going to be probably not getting this till July. So a good 7 months in between. I'm kind of excited. Then we have Charlie Donlea and Guess Again. So all really great picks. I'm excited. Let me know what you think. Have you read any of these? Are they, you know, as good as I'm hoping that they're going to be? Is there a reason I put them in my TBR list to possibly draw from? And which ones would you just skip altogether? Just let me know. I'm excited to get to them. I have a few left, so I may still eke out a few more of the 15 that we had picked previously. There is 1 week left in June, and so we'll see if I get to a few more. There's a chance. I'm just trying to find, like I said, some shorter books. It's been a heavy reading month, and so I need something a little bit lighter. But again, let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. It helps out a lot. And again, I'm Larissa. This is Silver and Red, and we'll see you next week.